his championship.
Question now is, has Drew McIntyre completely underestimated this warlord that is the Samoan werewolf?
Paying homage to the late, great Umaga and McIntyre. And look at this. Fatu, pop-up Samoan. Covered by Fatu.
Just to be clear, Drew McIntyre is 280 pounds. Jacob Fatu threw him up in the air and caught him with ease. Let's take another look at this from Jacob Fatu. Popped in the air, caught on the way back down and driven down hard with that Samoan drop.
This is just the second unsanctioned match in WrestleMania history. Remember when Seth Rollins beat Triple H nearly 10 years ago?
Flying Glasgow kiss there, just about saving McIntyre when coming in swinging the steel with Jacob Fatu. How quickly this one can turn around, like every shot is as lethal as what we've seen.
And the Glasgow kiss, very lethal. McIntyre has used it to his advantage so many times over the years. And Fatu now reverses this. McIntyre almost ran into his own chair, caught him in a back elbow.
But the brakes on just in the nick of time. Both men starting to drag a little here and face first into that steel ring post.
And now McIntyre, up and over goes Jacob Fatu, and now McIntyre seems like he's entered the zone here.
McIntyre's just pissed off that he got thrown up in the air by Fatu. He's like, taste your own medicine. I got some power too, Fatu.
He's always pissed off, Wade. I mean, that probably wasn't the only reason.
It's unpredictable and hell-bent on scoring a major victory here in front of the world.
And the big man gonna fly over the top, taking out Fatu. Drew McIntyre, he's a Terminator in there.
Just bouncing up immediately, knowing full well you've got to double down on this abuse.
And now McIntyre looking for the death blow. The Claymore, Jacob able to duck underneath. And McIntyre,
skull first into that steel chair and way out.
Buddy moonsault. Come on, McIntyre. McIntyre kicked out. Oh my God, I'm not sure anyone has ever kicked out a Fatu's Buddy moonsault.
Well, take a look at this first of all. McIntyre putting it all on the line and connecting with Fatu, but just when he'd eaten the steel head first, followed up by this double choke moonsault that is a signature of Fatu's. Everyone who's tasted that has been beaten until right now at WrestleMania, and McIntyre staying alive, living dangerously.
Over 50,000 tonight at Allegiant Stadium enjoying this matchup on ESPN2 and Netflix internationally. And now McIntyre with a wrench to the back of the knee.
Just kneecapping his opponent here, and now going to town with a rough edge of that wrench.
And again, that said it at the start of this match. Oh my God, trying to take out the eye of Fatu here.
And this is why it's unsanctioned, Cole.
There's so much disdain, so much hatred, pure violence between these two men.
Hard to say, both men starting to drag, but Drew McIntyre has found the second wind at exactly the right time.
Oh, he's a machine. There's no doubt about it.
Rosters are set, players are ready. Here we go, a little EASHL action, club style here on EA Sports. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They're about to drop the puck. Puck is dropped. Let's get things going and find out if we can get a winner here. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call.
It's something you got to start the game short-handed now, so the PKers are going to have to come out and do a job and reset the momentum. opportunity of the game and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Amarillo's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Money's going to hang on for a whistle.
Money's known for his butterfly effect zone ability, guys, which is that mobility while in the butterfly position to stay with the play and deliver big stops.
Scott's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Takes a shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. The Steelheads get a hold of the puck. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Amarillo's got a hold of the puck. On the attack along the boards. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Kyle's almost back on the ice.
And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you...
Oh, scores! Well, the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself.
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had it as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
Amarillo's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
Great defensive effort with the stick. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Great heads-up play with the stick by Liu. The Steelheads have it now. Quick pass across to Liu. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Amarillo's got a hold of it along the wall. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. Hooks it away in his own end. Moves it to the middle, and it's blocked. Puck sent over to Nelson. Moves around along the half wall. Here's a chance. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Amarillo's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Now he slides it up to Nelson. Grabs the puck. He scores! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, hit the goaltender clean. It takes hard work with the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
Amarillo's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Scott's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. The Steelheads gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it over with pace to Liu. Lays the body into that play. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, goalies really like to stick it to their opponents and give them the stare down after a flashy glove save that hits the leather. Unfortunately, he gets embarrassed this time as he gets beat clean.
Amarillo's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Taken by Kane. Pittsburgh's got it now. And that's poked away by Kane. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Directed over to Kyle. Poked away at center ice. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Amarillo's got it in the neutral zone. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end.
Draisaitl going to have to keep his head up throughout this the bench, he'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Amarillo's got a 3-goal lead. Scots won the draw here in their own zone.
Walker's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Made the save on the play.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
Trying to get it out of the road end. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Rips it. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Amarillo's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off at will. This one goes off the post, but really doesn't matter. They've got such a healthy cushion.
Pittsburgh sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Ribnesty's going to play it against the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Takes it to the net. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
From one point man to another. Sends one up to 2-on-1. Here we go. Huge opportunity, and they missed. Takes the puck along the boards. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. And he makes the easy save. Scores on the man advantage. They put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
Here in the late going to the frame, Pittsburgh still down by 2 goals in this one. Scott's won possession. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Quick pass to Kyle. Here's a shot. Oh, at the buzzer, a big save. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Pittsburgh's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
Amarillo's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Scott's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Slides the puck over. Skates to the crease. Big-time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Moves it to the middle. And he puts it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Pittsburgh's looked way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's two trains of thought here. There's the physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
Liu's trying to shake loose. Great save!
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
And that caroms off a body in the lane. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Pittsburgh's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Amarillo's got a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Kane. Gets it out of his own end. Shot! Glove save made by Money. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Amarillo's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Scott's won the draw. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Taken by Kane. Sends the pass over.
Yager's already got 3 points in this game. Well, you can't do that. You're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Penalty coming up here.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Amarillo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Takes it to the front. Nice poke check. Picked up along the boards by Liu. That opportunity's rejected. And he hangs on to the puck. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Yo, turn that shit up.
Kyle's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Scott's won the draw at center. Slick feed. Rocks him. Slits it in front. Oh!
God damn.
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Scott's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here? And there we go. Icing is the call. Kyle's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off.
Draisaitl standing up, ready to go.
The Steelheads kill off the penalty. Got to give their short-handed unit a lot of credit.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation.
Makes the stop under pressure. the moment of truth has arrived. Big opportunity here. He scores! He tied it up! He tied it up!
The players practice penalty shots and breakaways all the time in practice. Different story in real time. In game, you got to find a way to have the confidence and trust in what you're going to do. It looked like he knew exactly what he was going to do when he stepped out there, James, and he buried it.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Takes the shot. Shuts him down. Moves the puck to Kyle. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Grabs the puck in the corner. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling, the energy. Certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Scots won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. With possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Nelson. What a save there, using the trapper to snare it into his chest. Amarillo's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. Scots won the draw here in the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Pittsburgh's got it from behind the net. Great save by the tender on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to both kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Knocked away by Rignasty. The Steelheads take possession here in the open ice. To the front. Oh, denied on the play. Whoa.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Scott's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And now he passes up to Liu. The Wicked have the puck in the open ice. Fires it! Denies him on the play! Oh, what a hit check! He lined it up perfectly! Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
Money's been consistent over the course of his career, and mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Amarillo's looking to break out. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Amarillo's got the puck along the boards. Yager's got it behind the net. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again. And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to even, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
Oh, what a play to hang on.
Well, he disrupts the coverage with that move, and now he's got open ice available.
Takes the puck at the point. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers, and he hangs on just as time runs out. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. Passes it to Kyle. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Scoops up the puck now. All alone! Scores! What a finishing all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these Tigers, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he thinks and is able to bury in the back of the net. If I'm on the other team, James, I do not know how this happens. I mean, it's simply a lack of awareness. I mean, when he is on the ice, you know that he is looking for that long stretch pass. He executes on it all of the time, and no mistake this time either. He hits it perfectly, and then the finish ensues, and they get the goal.
Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half, but he's agile enough to slide across to cover the lower half.
Moves it quickly over to Scott. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Amarillo's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Feeds the puck up to Liu. Takes the feed. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. Dishes to Kane. Another feed. And they finally get it out, ending that pressure-filled shift. Oh, what a slick stop by Swayman. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Outside the call, we'll get a reset. Amarillo's played one of their best games this season. They continue. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up. Here's a feed in front. And a penalty's coming up on the play. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And he moves it up to Nelson. Picks it up. Here we go. Oh, I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play down.
That was a blast of a shot. It just shows how strong the glass is and the technology. The new technology today, James, is it just spiders. But it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Amarillo's on the attack. He grabs the puck here at the point. Denies him!
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Amarillo's got it in their own zone. Grabs the puck at center. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Let's move to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Thunderous hit check on the play. Money's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Amarillo's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And a stick breaks that up. Puck grab by Nelson. Moves it to Scott. What a steal in his own end. What a chance here. Slides it across. Oh, what a save. Takes control of the puck. Pittsburgh's through center and now in the offensive end. Great reach with the poke check. Trying to gain a step. All alone. And puts it off the post.
Scores! There's a hat trick. And I think love is in the air here, Pounder. Well, for one side it is. He's been a real thorn in the side of his opponent, though, James, as he gets the hat trick. I mean, he has been prickly in the offensive zone, fighting on the back of that net 3 times. Man, has he ever had his legs tonight. Look at him break away from the pack. He's in all alone. It's a one-on-one battle, James, with a little bit of a pause there to get the goaltender to bite, and then he puts it in the back of the net.
Amarillo's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And he takes the pass. Amarillo's got the puck against the boards. Looks to make a play over to Kyle. Feed to the middle. And that's stopped. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Scott's won the draw inside his own end. Amarillo's got a hold of the puck. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Trying to shake the defender. Stones him on the breakaway. On the wraparound. And they continue to apply pressure here. Levels him with the hit. Breakaway. Scores! Absolutely critical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Amarillo's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Inside of the final minute here in the third. Taken along the wall by Liu. Oh, what a play there!
Well, that's a great elusive move to get away from the defender.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Amarillo's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. And they win that neutral zone draw. Here's a short pass to Scott. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Liu.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Save made by the goalie.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're officials and for the players. This is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Amarillo's looking to break out. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Amarillo's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Scott's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Passed up ahead. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Amarillo's effort was a dominant one. Cheryl, they controlled play in every corner of the game tonight.
They really did. It was like they were playing a game of keep away. Remember those when you were young, James? Yeah, well, they held the puck and they had the work to do with it, but they found a way to create opportunities because they worked hard away from it as well. No one could get it off their stick.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.